Smoking weed and playing farming, living life without no harm, cultivating crops all day long, singing a happy farming song, green fields and blue skies, watching the sun rise. Tractors humming in the distance, life's filled with persistence.
What is going on, elevated farmers? I am the elevated farmer. I am Big Mike, and welcome back to the small town farm, aka the Case IH farm. And guys, we're starting off this episode on some really bad news. I had about the entire episode 4 recorded over the weekend, and the file was corrupted in some way, and we lost the whole recording. So the good news is the only thing that we really lost was all I did was I disked up all the fields, and we went and got our precision farming equipment, and we scanned all of our fields. That's all that we really missed, so we didn't miss it a whole lot of action. Alrighty guys, we are back here on the Case IH farm. It is March 1st, so we've got 148 soil samples, and they should be back shortly. So it says the laboratory is analyzing 148 soil samples. So we really don't want to do anything until those come back, because we don't know how much lime or fertilizer we're going to need on the fields. We'll just wait for the soil samples to come back. So in the meantime, we are going to go in here and we are going to hit the books and try to get some more studying done for our college degree. So we'll study till midnight, and then we're going to go to bed. We'll see you guys in the morning. Good morning, everybody. That was a good night's sleep. So we'll go out here and see if our soil samples have come back. Yes, they have. So we've got a large portion of our fields are silty clay, and the rest of them are loam. So now that that is done, we can go out and start liming. Okay, so I think we'll start with field 82 over here. We'll get it done first. So we're going to go ahead and have to lime all of our fields. So we might as well start with this one. This tractor really needs a bath, really bad. You guys can see on our mini map down there, our pH level is increasing as we distribute the lime. See how it's turned into a darker shade of green? That's what we want. Well guys, that is field 82 done. So I think next we're going to tackle field 91 here, just because it's right here, very convenient. Alright, here we go. Field number 2. Well, we're just about done with field 94. 91's been done. We've just got that one field up there, and then we got to go lime our hay pasture up there, and then that should take care of all the liming. And then yeah, it ought to be time to put beans in the ground here pretty soon. So we'll go ahead and we're going to knock out this field here and that big hay pasture. Guys, something that I didn't want to do, I've been avoiding it like the plague, but it's something I had to do. I had to call up Casey's and schedule for them to bring about 45,000 gallon diesel out for our fuel tank that we have at the farm. I absolutely hate filling that thing up, but our tractors are getting low on petrol fumes, so we needed to needed some fuel, so Casey is going to be delivering that. So it should be here very shortly. Yeah, as you guys can probably see, the tractor's getting pretty low on fumes. So okay, guys, the delivery driver from Casey's just called me, and they are up at the main farm. The diesel tank is full. The 260 is now full, and yeah, super cool delivery driver. Super cool getting to talk to him. Let's get this bread all hooked back up and get back to work. Just about done with Lyman. We got a couple more little passes to do here up on the hay pasture, but everything else has been limed. Alrighty, guys, that takes care of the liming. We'll go get this put away. Get the tractor put away. I should be good right there. Wow, that was close. Alright, guys, let's go in here and let's go hit the books. So again, I think we'll just study till midnight. Alright, guys, time for bed. Good morning, everybody. So it is time to start seeding for the year. Okie dokie, let's get the planter hitched up here. And select our soybeans. Okay, so I think we might as well just start right here on this field. And away we go. Putting some beans in the ground, ladies and gentlemen. Put some beans in the ground. Okay, guys, we're just finishing up field 95 here. Actually, it took a lot longer than I thought it was going to. This little 6-meter planter takes a while to do these fields, but it's alright. We'll manage for right now. So we are going to head to 94, field 94. Alright, guys, we just finished up seeding here on field 82. We've got one more field to do, field 91, right across from us. And then our seeding will be done as well, guys. The treads on the metosses are getting kind of low, so at last check, our tire wear was at 40%. That was before we started doing any of the seeding, so it's probably quite a bit lower than that now. So we might be putting new tires on the tractor by the end of the year. Just something to keep in mind while we're doing our budgeting and stuff. Alright, guys, we got that all taken care of. Just need to put this stuff away, fold it up. I think we're going to move it over here to this barn back here. Yeah, it'll fit in nice back there. Just got to figure out where the heck we're going to put this. And I think we'll drop this extension tank right here. Alright. And I do want to get out and check my tires here. You know, tire wear is at 60%, so You can see how they are getting kind of bald, guys. So. Yeah, we are going to need some tires for the end of the year, probably. Hopefully we can wait till after harvest. But yeah, that's pretty much all we got to do on today's agenda. So I think we are going to go in and study for a while, hit them books, getting ever so much closer to our college degree. So let's go ahead and hit the books for a few hours. Alright guys, and it is time for bed. So we will see you bright and early in the morning. Okay, good morning everybody. Let's see what we can get into today. So guys, what I think I want to do is we've got some equipment primarily in that other barn that we don't need and we're not going to use, so we're going to sell it. Like this power chain, whatever this is. We're going to go ahead and sell that. I was actually going to buy a new sprayer, but I didn't realize we had one. So we do have a Hardy sprayer, so we're gonna go ahead and hang on to that. And we'll hang on to that as well. Well, wait. Yeah. Hang on to that. We can actually sell that because we don't need it anymore because we've already got one, which I didn't realize we had, so that'll be another 160,000 we can have back. And I think we're going to sell the Load King as well as, you know, we can sell these mowers. Let's sell the Volvo because I've got an idea. Can sell that because we don't plan on using that. I'm going to sell that. Sell that. And that. I think that's all we're going to sell. But guys, that gave us over $620 thousand. So what I want to do is I've got some loans that are out. How much is my loan? I got $100,000 loan, $105,000. So let's go ahead and pay all of that back. Alright, perfect. Now we got $518,000 left. Alright, perfect. That gives us a little bit of money. We're not going to spend it on too much. Just we don't want to piss all of our income away. Well, guys, we were we came up to the animal dealer to kind of look at and see about getting maybe some chickens on the farm. And I spotted this old C70 Chevy dump truck. Had a for sale sign in it. So we went in, talked to the guy, and he called the owner, and yeah, lo and behold, an hour later, we bought this, guys. It was $15,000, which was not a bad price. So we sent Sarah back home with the truck, and we're going to drive this home. Just got a plain Jane interior, 4 on the floor. All right. It does seem to run pretty good. Yeah, we're going to head back to the farm with our new purchase. I was kind of hinting towards the idea of wanting to get a dump truck rather than have a semi truck for transporting, and this was just what I was kind of hoping for. So it wasn't, I wanted kind of a newer one, but I'm not going to complain. It may be 45 years old, but still runs great. The owner was telling me a little bit about it. He's got a 454 crate big block underneath the hood of this thing, and it just freaking screams like a banshee. I think we're going to put it up here, this farm. But yeah, you can hear her. She screams like a banshee. Yeah, this is the farm I want to put it at, right here. Wish I could adjust my mirrors on that side. So yeah, I think this is going to suit the farm's needs a lot better than the semi truck and the Load King trailer. Alright guys, perfect. It's really in really good shape for being as old as it is. Awesome. Okay guys, let's probably want to clean up around the farm a little bit here. I need to organize everything drastically. We need to designate a barn for the tractors. And I kind of am thinking of this one over here. Okay. Let's go ahead and get the 160 and put it over there. Almost forgot I had this thing, guys. I mean, really don't use it for much, but let's see, where can we put this little guy at? Like right here. That'll work. No. Alright, we'll grab the big dog on the farm, the 340. That old albino Case IH. Actually, I've been talking to Jason from Case IH just to see what a 400 engine conversion will run me. That's not in the contract, but I would kind of like to bump it up to the big 400. But that comes out of our pocket, guys. That's not something that's in the Case IH contract. Let's kind of put the 340. We don't use the 340 a lot. I want to keep the hours low on it. Alright, let's put our 340 back here. And lastly, guys, the little brute force of the farm, the 260. Let's get it taken up there as well. I gotta tell you guys, it feels so good paying off them student loans. Now, where are we gonna put this girl? I think we'll stick her back here in the corner. Alright. Perfect. At least we know where the tractors all go now. Okay, let's get some of these tractors cleaned off. They're getting a little grungy. Get the old 1066 cleaned up. Get the 260 all shined up. Let's take this back there and clean up the 340. The pride of our fleet. This is the pride of our fleet, guys. My albino Case IH. Kind of close up this shop here. Alright guys, I'm beat. I'm for bed. Alright, good morning guys. It is May 1st. I do believe we can go out and do some fertilizing today. Walter needs help getting his fields fertilized. He's got some family situations going on. He needs a little bit of help. So we're going to help him out by fertilizing his fields. Or his field. His one field. Because our fields are all fertilized and they're ready to go. So we might as well help out our neighbors if we can. So let's man, that 120 was just a little underweight. As much as I don't want to use the 260 because of the tires needing you know, the tires are getting up there and losing tread fast. So kind of didn't want to use this, but the 120 is just a little underpowered. Well, it's not underpowered, but definitely it's on a little bit on the light side. But I think we got a shop around here somewhere, don't we? Well, guys, I just realized the one thing our shop was missing was a workshop, so we placed one down just real quick. Alright guys, we do have our fertilizing wheels on now, so we will not damage the crop. Let's head off to field 90 and start working on Walter's field. Alright guys, let's get rocking and rolling on these fields. It's always nice to give your neighbors a hand. I know that mine have given me a hand from time to time. You know, our neighbor Walter here, he does own all of these fields, and he's getting up there in age, and he has talked about, you know, wanting to sell. He doesn't have any family that want to take over the farm or help, so I told him if he wants to sell, you know, let me know. I want to be the first one, because it's, you know, it's right there by our land. These would make amazing fields. We would have to pull some kind of miracle out of our ass to be able to afford them, but I think after the first harvest we could, you know, we'd be fine after our first harvest. But pulling the miracle out of our ass to afford these lands, should he decide to sell them, would be the hard part. So just something to think about, guys. $23,345 to fertilize that one field. So that's a pretty good profit. Takes us back up over $200,000 in the bank account. So we'll run this sprayer back up to the farm, put it away, and get the meat tosses, put it back onto the 260. Perfecto. Let's get the meat tosses put back on. And guys, we went ahead and did just put brand new tires on it all the way around. So yeah, we went ahead and pulled the trigger and bought new tires for it. I mean, they were, you guys seen them, they were shot. So we went ahead and spent the $7,500 to buy new tires. Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and call that an episode. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, watching, following along with the series. I'm having a blast playing. Hope you're having a fun time watching. But until next time guys, I am Big Mike. This is The Elevated Farmer, and we will see you guys in the next video.